Poggers. Yeah, last race didn't go too well. Hey! It's Andy. Wait a second. Let me invite him. It's that's a good one. Hello, Andy. Oh. Lol. Yeah. I'm not going to run for long today. Few laps for fun, really. Just try to get the car settled in, get it going, and hopefully finish in a position that is fair. I'm really struggling with this car right now. I'm thinking about maybe running softs, but then again, it is a 45-minute long race and softs, so I don't know how long they last. I have made some very basic setup work. Ignore the monster setup. Pretty much only the diff. That's the only thing I've messed with. Mess with the transmission, the diff, and just some basic adjustments. It's going to be fun. My cat's here by my side. I forgot to... Okay, now it's... Louis. As you can see, this is not my car's track. I think on the leaderboard it's like 1.9 seconds slower than the fastest car. As I do that, yeah. Good stuff, Crusher, good stuff. Nice. Oh, the only reason I'm driving right now, well, I have open lobbies. I'm trying to bait, slow people into the lobby so I can get some more license rating. That is most of the time what I'm doing, because it's good fun and it's sort of like proof. You know, if you have a license at 2000, you're good. There is no debate, you are good. Like everything above 1700, everyone knows instantly you're good. Because most people don't A, care to work that long, and B, have the skill to get up to that level. Few drafts of the Aston Martin. Just look at how much faster this car is. Well, in a straight line, it isn't faster in the corners, or in the exits, or in the braking, or in terms of tires or fuel. It's good in a straight line, that's about it. I'm going to do just one full session. This is going to be my quali. Because right now I need mileage. I don't know how to drive this car, and thereafter I'm driving it slowly. So main goal of today is just mileage. Drive for half an hour because I don't have the time to do more. Well, I haven't, well, roughly an hour I think it is. Yeah, roughly an hour, or 45 minutes. Before I need to eat and go to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow. And I am controlled like that. absolute boat. Big challenge with this car is going to be consistency and speed. Thing is, it doesn't excel at anything apart from driving in a straight line. Well, it's faster than Mercedes on most tracks, just because it can turn better. But that doesn't mean it turns good, because it sure hell doesn't. And that's how not to take a corner looks like. Missed the apex by a mile, missed the exit by a mile. That's what braking too early looks like. Anyway, also I noticed I had 36 views on my last stream, and I genuinely can't understand that. I know people were watching it for incidents, but 35 times? I watched it once myself? I don't know. Oh well, it's in the name of good fun, isn't it? Hey, spinning up the rears. What I'm most interested in is how it behaves when it gets hot. Well, when it gets lighter in the sky. This is going to be a crucial moment for me in both qualifying and the race. Just because it can change. Ideally you want a cold track surface. Oh well. You don't want an ice cold track surface, you want to have a nice mix. And right now I think it's a bit too cold for this car. That's better, but it's not good. Alright. Genuinely can't wait for GT, well, for the rain, because I love driving in the rain. Such a different, well, it's not because it is harder, it's the different challenge. The cars get neutralized so easily, so it's actually just a driver on driver pretty much. Okay, so I need to open the radiator by about 5% to adjust for the increasing temperatures. I think that's it, really. Just 5% more on the radiator and I'm good. Yeah, 5% more. Should do the trick. Okay, maybe a bit more than 5%. Ah, I lost. If it doesn't last, if it doesn't last, it doesn't last. So then I just left and coast. One more lap. For reference, top guys are doing 25.5 in qualifying. Now you can take, what, 3-4 times off, because if it's in a race setup, I get 10% off the radiator. 4 tenths off because I'm on a race setup, but still I'm 2 seconds off at least every lap, and that doesn't exactly feel good, knowing that you're defeated. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to get my head down. I'm going to try. First I have a maths test on Wednesday, as it count the days there, and then after that maths test it is 100% just get this car to work, get the tires to work. Oh, I need to open up, oh wow, I need to open up pretty much everything. Okay, so that up to 70. Yeah, 75, be safe. And then this up to 65. Yeah, that should do the trick. Just now the car is slower, it's on a race setup. I might just cheat this away. I also have a baseline setup that I'm going to use for other tracks apart from this. Stole it off the internet. Shout out Yoki. This, move it backwards. Here's the deal. I don't understand much of this. I have no experience. I know that the front anti-robot makes it turn better. Oh well. I know what it does, but I can't explain why it does what it does. And that's not a big advantage in most situations, because I need to manage... Well, I, myself, need to figure out how... Wow, come on. Load in. Yeah, I was saying, I need to figure out... I myself need to figure out how the car works, how it's put together. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, man. That's 5 people joining in the last minute. It's Momo! The ultra rare Momos. Hi? Thank? Oh, Jesus Christ, he does point the way you're supposed to go. You do know that, right? I'm going to save this clip. Hopefully Momos keeps driving, because I want to race the ultra rare Momos in Project Cars. If he leaves, I'm just going to save the clip. Yeah, if you don't know who Momos is, he is famous for the wrong reasons in the GT Sport community. He had some incidents and people accused him of cheating while using the system to his favor and so on and so forth. And he's turned good now. I have raced him a few times in GT Sport. I raced him at Bathurst, I raced him at... Don't know if I matched with him in Brands Hatch, but I raced with him more than once. He was clean, actually. I mean, he did have a bit of a temper when on behind the wheel. You did notice. Oh no, Momos. Oh no, it wasn't Momos, it was Mozo. Yeah, he had a bit of a temper behind the wheel, you can notice that. Because when he got the chance, he would go for it instantly and he would make it obvious. So you could defend really easily. Which was fun, to say the least. I ended up bidding in at Skyline, I think it was. Anyway. I'm going to rework back to original spec, I think. I won't get a race lap out of this. Well, if it is really fast, I'm going to keep it, but I don't know. I won't have the correct pressures and it won't be really representative. Wow, now I'm talking mad rush. Far behind me looks... I was going to say it looks fast, but it isn't. He dropped back quite far. So this is one of the ultra rare tracks where there's actually it loops back on itself, technically, because start finish is somewhere around here, I think, when you cross the crest. Here, roughly. But the lap end is on the other side there on the left, so it actually has... Yeah, it's a rare boy. Not many circuits are like it. Like Kota, that is literally just a massive square. Massive square with rounded edges. Yeah, going to revert back to the old settings. Oh, PCF Steve. I know that guy. I raced him. Nice. Raced him last round actually. Let's have a look, see what time it is. The cheetah rate. Top speed, don't know. Oh, he's on a qualifying setup. 7,800 revs, that's roughly 2,235. Not too sure, around that area. He's going to out-qualify me by like 2 seconds. Easy. What's this on my rank? It is 1557. Bye-bye my rank. The Audi here is really strong. The Audi and the Ferrari should be extremely strong. Unusually powerful. Oh wow, didn't qualify me. Genuinely surprised. Yeah. Well, I can tell you why the Audi and the other cars. Oh, well, Audi, Ferrari, and Macca. Oh, Macca, little, not too overpowered. It's going to be really strong. It's because they have the engine behind the driver and not in front. And this course really is, well, it rewards when you have a lot of when the weight's behind you, so he turns the rear of the car more instead of the plowing through with the front because of the twisty bits. Anyway, see, I think he was off on that lap. Yeah, he missed in sector 2. He's faster than me in sector 3 and faster than me in sector 1. That's to be expected though. Anyway, 10 laps. Representative conditions, just over 10 laps. Hard legs, because that's what I run. No! Now I'm on. Oh, I'm on the loose setup, not on my setup. Oh, come on, man. I looked at the tire temperatures, well, pressures, and that looks a bit strange after I pressed ready. And then I looked at the fuel light. This is not right. Oh well. Guess I'll get some experience on the loose setup, which is absolutely horrible. It doesn't turn in. It doesn't brake. Well, because you have 10% less brake than what I run. Brake biases. Well, I can look if it's in the proper setup. If it's 66 or like anything higher than 61 in the front, towards the front, then it's not my setup. Then it's going to be uphill battle all race long. And now if this GTR could ready up, I think it's Team Highlands Grid GTR. Yeah, not too sure. That would be nice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 4 midships. There's 2 Porsches, which is engine in the back, basically a midship. And then there's me and the Nissan with the weight in the front. No, it's my setup. Nice. God damn, this car was good off the line now. Superior short gearbox. And someone got punted off. Porsche is by far in GT3 the best off the line. They're just mad off the line. They move. My boy Steve has dropped down 2 positions. which is not very Audi-like because it can keep up with the Ferrari. One Ferrari's just decided to become a gardener. Well, what's the Japanese trend where you drive things in sand? Yeah, that. There's a McLaren behind me. Not too far off. I'm just going to trust the maths. He uses roughly, let's calculate 3 liters a lap. Yeah, it's good. 3 liters a lap was at Daytona, which is a longer and more high-speed track. Anyway, remember the goal? It's mileage, nothing else.
Great first lap. Let's try and build a lead and bring this home.
That's exactly why I need mileage, because then I won't do that in a race, because I remember that that happens at this lap. Genius. Big brain. I also have the engine braking so high up because if I have it any lower it just snaps. It does the spindala, and that's not fun. And I discovered that yes, okay, I'm capable of doing it on 3 or 2, but it is actually faster with your higher engine braking, because then I can actually trail brake properly, which is the driving technique I want to use. .128. That's a weak starting lap. Then again, it's starting lap and it's my first practice race here. Not my first race at Donington, especially not in GT3, but first practice lap.
You've just posted the fastest first sector time.
Nice. That's not going to last very long. It's either A, I'm going to beat it, or B, someone else behind me is going to beat it. Just beat it. Just beat it. Okay, I need to be more careful of that. Yeah, I'm killing the tire. That's a gear too low. That was scary. That was really scary. Reaction. Well, that was not reaction time, that was reflex. I knew it was going to happen. At the moment I hit the throw, I was like, okay, this might happen. Okay, I'm running slowly. Come on, get it together. That's correct, yeah. That's a slowdown. Okay, now the strats. This is actually how you're supposed to do it. Just cut back in here. Now you're supposed to run that wider, yeah. Yeah, now it starts to get hotter. Now here's going to be where I'm going to struggle. Well, we'll see if I'll struggle. I don't know if I will. That's more like it. Ye old F1 approach. Just super smooth. And they left the session. Big F. The strats. Okay, now I need to stop running off that. That was the last time I'm going to do that this race, hopefully. The ultra rare 8-lap Aston Martin. Looks like tires are going to last for once in a lifetime. Tires went down at Daytona, tires went down at Algarve. But looks like they may last. Because this race is roughly a third, I would estimate, and I'm good on tires at the moment. Of course, the things that's going to kill the tire is the hot section. Well, the last part of the race, which the Aston is going to be exceptionally weak at, because it struggles at higher temperatures. But on tracks like really straight and low temperature like Le Mans, it's going to... Oh, well, I don't know if it's Le Mans low temperature. It's middle of France, so it might be hot, but the colder the track is, the better. The colder the better, generally speaking. Time flies by in the yellow and green. That song is copyrighted. I thought it was the other British dude that sounds just like him, but it was another dude, and it looked really weird because his voice didn't match his face. Oh. Diff set up properly. For once. Maybe I need to, I don't know, maybe I loosen it up a bit. Because it's not acting perfect. And perfect is what I want, forehead. But I need 5% more on the radiator. If I want it to last. And then on the tires. Tires are good, for once. Thank Jeebus. Oh, power! big power Aston Martin cucks off GT3. Heck you GT1, you're next. Also big F for Aston Martin, they're pulling out of DTM. Developed the car, lasted 1 year, no thanks, yet. The Masters just sold the rights to some other company and just, okay, run the car. Just let it, you don't even need to badge it. Just run the car, give us the data, and we're happy. Because I don't know, that's maybe like Audi's still in it, but Mercedes, they can buy up for the young drivers. I don't know if for Verline. No, for the Stoffel Van Dorn, the ultra rare Stoffel Van Dorn. Well, it's not ultra rare. The ultra rare is Stoffel Van Dorn beating Fernando Alonso. Ooh, roast, man. JK, he punched above his weight massively in those 2 seasons. There was a 2-time world champion, by many considered one of the greatest drivers of all time, beating Michael Schumacher. Oh well, beating Michael Schumacher when Schumacher had the worst car, but yeah. And there he was, Stoffel Van Dorn, fresh off Formula 2, been a champion there. He just went at it. He did out-qualify the Nando a few times. Got one of the longest streaks of bad luck I've ever seen. He got a Honda power plant. And for those who don't know, in 2017 and 2018, no, well, 2017, that power plant was trash. Nah, I'm just going to run with it. Oh wow, Pog. Okay. When you have so little fuel that the brake bias needs to be adjusted forward, just as Martin thinks. No, actually, I think you need to adjust it backwards to level the car out more. Let's try that.
Just one more lap now, mate. Keep on it all the way to the line. We can win this.
Yep. I don't care. He has a 1 second penalty. That game just gives me a 10-second penalty now. That's real Project Cars life forehead. I would not be surprised at all, actually. Oh, only 1 second. Wow, genuinely surprised. There have been like times where in league races where a guy has run wide on the last corner because he was pushed wide, or they were really fighting for it coming into the last corner, and you just get a 10-second penalty. Like, really? A 10-second penalty. For example, to exemplify, he went. He had 2 wheels on the car there. He was on the other layout, and he had to just belt it across the line. He did win. Well, he should have won. Before he got a 10-second penalty because of that. Luckily, the league, the league stewards decided that that penalty doesn't count. Okay, let's do some burnouts. Nice. Let's see how long that race lasted. And yes, okay, so 10 laps is roughly it is roughly 33.3 into the infinity race distance. So with my genius math, I have come forth to the decision that I am going to end the stream here. I want to go to bed early. I'm just going to do a quick rundown of the setup and stuff like that. Send a message to PCF Steve saying good job, and yeah, short stream today because I don't have the time. Bye.